10s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Can. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Gun. Stop. 180. Right up. Stop.
First down carry for Brown. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On 1, ready?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion, going left. Off the play fake, Burrow. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 25. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he only manages 1. The defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Keeps away from 1. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Hero 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Bengals nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion left. Give on 2nd, it's Brown. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Has it in close. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Get set. Right 80. Stop.
Brown again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
On 2.
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
Right 80. Stop.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it could be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's land into the hands of Mooney. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Good luck defending that short yardage slam. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Fight on these 2. Fight on these 2. Arms go up. Right side.
Back to throw Mahomes. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Yellow. Right side.
They're going for it with Mahomes. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. We'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground to begin the drive to McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Go right side, caught by Mooney. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
15. Yellow.
Mahomes on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Yellow.
Into the pistol, McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Yeah, nice stop here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Rucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 14, Bengals 10. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Right, 80.
On first down, here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow back to throw. Set up the screen to Chase. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. To the air on third and long. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Mahomes. Brought in right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. Deep here to the motion man. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Third and short, it's Burrow. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down.
Here we go.
Here's Robinson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1-1, ready?
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Gun.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down.
Can.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Yellow. Yep, come back.
Looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. Now he's past the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get this one time. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And they'll take the lead.
Chiefs 21, Bengals 20.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Man in motion here. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He finds fans. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. He's going to push one deep down the cup at the 20-yard line. He's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
On one, ready?
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
12. Here we go. Hey, can.
Brown on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Wide 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And Burrow gets enough for that first down, and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult 2nd and goal situation.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On one, ready?
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. Joe Burrow with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Big 13.
Burrow will throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Here's McPherson on the handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
And they're on 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
A gain of
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Chucks this one deep. He's got it down the sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. All the way left side. Escapes the defender. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a lead just before the end of the third. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through.
In the double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Geno Stone picks it off. Butker on now to kick this one away. Bucks now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. So we're through 3 here. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Play action now, Burrow. Has it downfield, it's Chase. Space on the right, he's got room. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
180.
They give it to the back of the zone read. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back to the 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Brought in right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down throw, Mahomes. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
Yellow.
The Chiefs will set up for the
All right, go,
two-point
Lou,
conversion.
hey, yellow, go. Yellow. 50, yellow.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter.
Bengals 32.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kansas City.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Hey,
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Crashes through a tackle. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
let's get set. Behind. 12. Behind.
Burrow's going to sneak it. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Here we go. Behind.
On the ground. Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Gun. Behind.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Behind. 180. 180 touch. Behind.
Looking to throw. Gets this to Fant. Massive picks. The ball's out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go. 180.
Burrow to the air now. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, Brown has it knocked out. But he bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning the game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Connects with fans. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
39. Chiefs 35.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
Nixon now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 46. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least you didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
That
2.
takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs needing 4 points. Third and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Back to throw it. That one's caught by Mooney. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. It's a designed run from Mahomes. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Now it's McCaffrey. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
McCaffrey, and he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
Yellow, yellow.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a design run. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
41, Bengals 39. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
On 1, Rick.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. First down from the 42.
Let's get set. Don.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead.